Hello everyone, hope you are doing well all this time. So today I'm gonna share with you a little Python script which should help us to place sell limit orders for closing position. Basically it will look like grid of orders. So it should help in case if you have a lot of hodl type positions, so you are hodl investor and you would like to place a lot of orders by different pairs. So manually to do this is not super friendly. So what we are going to do, we are going to create project file. So I made requirements txt. So basically we will use only one Python Binance library, which is a wrapper of SDK library from Binance support, Binance API. What else? I created my API keys for my private API and secret keys, so I put it in gitignore file. So and after the presentation I will replace importing of my API keys to custom API case, which will be yours one. So all you have to do is navigate to Binance, your Binance account, issue API key, API secret, copy and paste it right here. Save the file, and that's all about API keys. The second point, you have to navigate to config.py file and select input pair you would like to place grid orders, and then you should input amount of each order in dollars, and the quantity will be calculated automatically. So then you have to input how many orders you would like to place to close the position. For example, if we have a long position, for example on $200, and we would like place order amount like $20, so we have to 200 divide on $20, we will get 10 orders. In case if you will get some inefficient balance or something else, you will get rise and error, and bot will stop placing all remaining orders of this grid. So next is price start. So for example, if we think that the first order we would like to close will be approximately 5, 10, 1% from current price, all you have to do is input this percent step. So currently it looks like 5 percent above of last price. Pay attention that this is in a percent. I will show you all outputs a little bit later. So next is price step. It means it means distance between following order. So we will take this price, multiply on 10%, and this will be our next price for placing next order of our grid. The next order of previous order will be again taken previous price multiplied by 10 and placed by new price, and so on and so forth. So basically it will look like a cascade multiplying. We will discuss about this a little bit later, because I'm going to highlight entire code, so that you have no any questions about how this works and what you can change and how you can improve this code and get more benefits for your own purposes. So okay, and what else? We have main.py. This is the main file which will launch the first client as instance of client class of Binance API wrapper library, and we have to give it our API key and API secret key. So after that we will get client instance, and this client instance we will pass to instance of our custom class, which I called close position grid, so as CPG, and called it strategy. So we will pass our class for account operation to this strategy, and then we will invoke place orders function, place orders procedure, which will place orders, closing orders. Currently I would like to comment it. Okay, let's I show you how it works, and then we will go through the code and I will explain each line of this code that you got total understanding how it works. So let's think that we would like to place $12 amount of each order. We would like to place in overall 3 orders. We would like to have price gap from last market price as 5%, and we would like to place each following order about 10% from the previous order price. And let's run it and take a look how it will be executed. Okay, we will discuss output a little bit later, but you can see summary. Current price is 0.74, limit price order multiplied by 5%, order sent number. Okay, limit next order is this order price multiplied by 10%, so we got this price and placed order exactly by this price, and next one is this price multiplied by this value. Okay. Wait a second. Increase. Okay, maybe. Okay. Let's me. Okay, I think it will be more useful for you to see the code in detail. So let's take a look on my Binance account. It is AVA BUSD pair, and we have last price. Let's check it with price which was output 74. Yeah, so I think it was exactly 74. Okay, and we have grid in 3 orders. You can see different order amount because we have to get exactly the same volume, the same amount of order. And as you can see, we got in overall closer to $12 of amount of each order. Okay, let's cancel all these orders and let's think if we would like to place, for example 30 orders, all we have to do is replace this, and let's press start. Price start will be also 10%. So let's launch this. You can see logic script is working. Okay, we got exception, which means filter failure. So it means price by side person price. So it means that we did attempt to place limit order by price which is not allowed currently. I guess it's something like this. So anyway, we place it in overall 16 orders, and last order was by price 3.735. Let's compare to our chart. Sorry. Okay, mount. Where is? Oh, sorry. Here is our exactly last order, 3395. What we had in our script, 3395. So this one. This one was calculated price, but unfortunately it wasn't allowed to place because it was range out of allowed limits. You may do your own exception processing for this case, but I think it is pretty good that we just stopped our placing grid of our orders. So we have a lot of orders, and take a look. You can see that grid slowly was extended, bigger, and actually we have here orders also, but Binance plots only 10 or 12, I don't remember for sure how many orders it will output on the chart. We can try to refresh the page. Maybe we will see a little bit more orders. No. Okay, doesn't matter. So script working well. Sorry, script works well. So let's remove all these orders. To remove only orders from current chart, you have to hide another pairs and then cancel orders. So now let's do quickly code review and check how it works. So when we strategy initiate instance of our client close position grid of our class, we launch init function which accepts client instance and doing the following. Okay, by the way, we can remove this. So we import config file where we have all our settings. We import pprint library. It's built-in Python library. So, and this library allows to print dictionaries, sets, or lists in a way more user-friendly format. So here we assign client to self client inner our client variable. Then we parse pair, parse order amount, parse price start, price step, and at the same time we adjust it to right multiplication format, so it should be more than one. Otherwise it will just calculate exactly percentage from current price. So if current price is equal 1 and we have price start, for example 10 persons, without 1 it will be calculated like 10 cents, but we have to calculate it $1 and 10 cents. So hope it makes sense. Okay, following next, max order quantity. So yeah, we initialized all inner parameters. We have initialized some limit variables because we needed for future calculation to check if our current calculated value is more or it is not more than a load parameter. So after that we call setup symbol limits function. Here is this function. Using our Python Binance library, we call symbol info, and let me show you how it looks like. Okay, here is how it looks like. Basically, this is dictionary. You can see curly brackets, and what we are interested in, in filters. Filters K, which contains a list of different another dictionaries, which show us different limits or different details regarding exactly particular symbol. So for example, this is filter about price, this is filter about lot, this is filter about minimum notional. It means amount of order which should be equal or bigger this amount, otherwise server will refuse you to place the order, and so on so far. So you can see maximum numbers of orders. What else? So we have fetched this dictionary. Here we printed it, then we parse this dictionary and get some particular values which we will use in our calculation further, and then we will print these particular values. Let me show you. Okay, so we fetched price maximum limit 1000. So remember, current price is 0.74 approximately. Then we fetched maximum lot size allowed is quite huge number. Then we got min notional is $10, 200 of orders as max allowed number of orders. Lot size step means quantity of assets which we can decrease or increase as minimum value. So in case of current asset we have 0.1, it means that we can increase or decrease order quantity of asset by this value. So example, if we would like to increase from one lot to closest to minimum allowed amount it will be 1.1 of a lot, and decrease will be 0.9 of lot. So then tick size means minimum allowed price tick or price changes is 0.001. Okay, then so after that, let's return back. So we did this. Then we have to initiate two procedures which will set up lot size digits and price digits. Okay, let's check from the lot size, get lot size digits. Okay, this is very useful function, not only for current script, but for any trading script, because it will help to correctly assign lot size for wait a second. Okay, it will allow us correctly calculate and correctly round lot size and price of order, because in case if order should contain, for example, 5 point after as digits after dot, but you will put 6 point, you have all changes you have all chances to get refused by server because invalid price of order. And the following we can get for invalid lot size, because if we have lot size tab like steps like, for example, 0.1, but we also want to make it one more digit, we refused by broader seller. So we will use tick size to get how many digits, how many numbers we have after dot. And this will be our price or our lot size digits. Logic algorithm is equal. Okay, we calculated these two values, and then we will check limits. Okay, let's go. Basically here we will check 4 parameters. Order amount. If order amount is bigger or equal than minimum notional, we will use order amount. In case if our calculated order amount, pointed in config is lower than minimum allowed notional, we will use minimum allowed notional. Otherwise, you will permanently get error of when script will attempt to place orders because of min notional error. Then max orders quantity. We will use max orders quantity in case if it is lower than max quantity allowed, which we parse it from symbol specification. And otherwise we will use max order allowed. The same for price. Then we have to round it our maximum price limit using gotten price digits from the function above, from this function. So we calculate price digits, and after that we will round our max limit price. Let me show you. So our max limit price is let me show you, is 1000 and a lot of zeros. Usually it is about 8 zeros after dot, but we will round it only to 1 0 after dot, because we have one dot after, wait a second, price digits ticks. We have to get actually three. We have to get actually three points. Symbol lot size, yeah, 3 points. 3 points. Let me check. Okay, it's print before we did check limits. So yeah, this we will get 3 points. Sorry, 3 zeros after dot. So it is okay. I know, because I know that it is okay because we rounded load size and we have no any errors linked to invalid load size, so it rounded quite correctly. Okay, moving next. And after that, our initializing is completed. So after that, script return to line number 10 and launch place orders function procedure. Let me show you where it is. Okay, here we are. Place orders procedure. So we get last price. Let's check how it looks like. It looks like fetched order book with our current symbol. We print this order book. It looks like this. Asks and list of asks by ascending, I guess. Ascending order and bits. So all what we need is fetch, because we are placing sell orders. Each sell orders should be satisfied by matched bits. So we have to take our current bid and use it as start price for further multiplication. So we took this value and multiplied this on our config, on our price start percentage. In this case, it is 10%. So here, order price, float, bits, and we output our current price 0.739 and then multiply by 10%. And this is our limit order price. Okay, we got it, we did it, and then we get ordered price. And this I put that to respect the principle of programming, do not repeat yourself, dry. I input here variables which will track, argument which will track is it first order to place or following. In case if this is first order to place, we will multiply by start percentage and round with our gotten price digits. In case if it is not the first order or any another order in our grid, we will multiply by price step percentage, not start step. And also we will round it by price digits. And we output price. Okay. And then we start infinity loop, which will send order, and in case if our function will return false, it will break the cycle, break the loop. After successfully order send command, we will get next price, because current price is saved in global variables of class. We will get easily multiplied it. We go here, we go there, and multiply by step last order price. Let's check order send function. Let's check order send function. Okay, so initially we get lot size by rounding order amount on calculated order price, and we round it of calculated lot size digits. Then we check if our lot size is lower than max allowed limit. In case if so, we take this order lot size. In case if it is not so, we will take maximum limit allowed as order lot size. Then we try to place order, but before we check if maximum orders which we should place is not have been already placed. In case if it is so, we place the order. So using Python Binance client, we place sell limit order. We pass current symbol, current calculated lot size, and finally we convert price to string and pass it also. Then we yield orders placed, because otherwise we will always get this condition as true. Then we output some log, and then we check in case if we place all orders, we have to return false to break this infinity loop and do not calculate the next order price. So we placed all orders, but in case if we have not reached maximum amount of orders, but we exceed allowed price or something else, we got exception, and also we will break our infinity loop of placing grid orders. So that's all. Let's launch it one more time and check how it works one more time again, and I will show you how it looks on chart. Okay, let me check. Maybe I type it. No, it's correctly, so just need to wait. Okay, so we have order placed. Bam bam bam. Very cool, very nice, very good, and you no need to be overwhelmed how to place so much orders with some geometrical step in some particular pair. Okay, this bot will be allowed, this script will be allowed to download from my GitHub repository. It will be changed to public close position grid. So all what you have to do is input correctly API keys. So I will remove this. Also, I will comment in strategy. I will comment, let me see, I will comment order book because it is quite long, but I will leave symbol specification here as it is. So that's all for now. Hope this video will help you to automate your routine. Please, if you get some benefits from this video, please share it with another persons, another guys, another traders, and press like button, subscribe, and so on so far. And in other words, I will appreciate if you will give me some feedback by a usual YouTube activity. Thanks a lot, take care, and goodbye.